Hello Legacy crew, welcome to my classroom. Actually, it's like my little classroom corner for where I teach at. So for some of you, you may know that I am a VIPKid teacher. I teach English online to Chinese students in China, and I love it. So we have a monkey that came here today. Hello! And with everything that's going on right now, no better time to share just, some work at home options. So it is March of 2020. So I've been doing VIPKid for about a year and a half. Come August, it'll be 2 years. And I'll never forget, I was on maternity leave. And, we were trying to figure out how we were going to, pay the bills and pay really daycare for when Abs, when I went back to work and Abs was gonna be going to daycare. Like, I believe with everything that's going on, like, God will make a way, like He always does. And so that's why, like, I want to, share this with you. I don't know if this is gonna be a good fit or not, but I'm just grateful for my friend who was like, she was from church. She's like, hey, you should check this out. I think, this would be an option for you. You can, teach however you want, when you want, whatever. So without further ado, I will kind of, get into VIPKid, what VIPKid is. I'll talk about the requirements, and then I'll also talk about the pay as well. A little bit about why I love VIPKid. So VIPKid, obviously, I just shared, is a company that's out of Beijing, and we teach English to students in China, and they're 4 years old all the way up to like 12 years old. I have had some like a 14-year-old one time. I think that's been my oldest, and you just teach one-on-one. Like, I love that about it. I think there are, like, I know that there are other companies out there where the ratio is different. So it's like a 1 to up to like 4 students that you teach in your online classroom, but one-on-one is just more my personality, and that's just what I can handle. I love that it's next to nothing for like prep work. If you are a teacher, like, exactly what I'm talking about, where you're, bringing home papers to grade, or you're prepping for the next lesson plan, or you're writing lesson plans and whatever. Like, I'm not, hey, if you enjoy that stuff, like, awesome. I'm not knocking it at all, but it seems like time is everything with some people, and it's how you want to use your time. And for me, it's like, that doesn't sound fun. Like, I don't want to, I don't have the time to do that. So VIPKid provides you with the curriculum. They provide you with the lessons that you literally, like, click through and go through, and they tell you the questions that for you to ask, and the things that you need to highlight, and questions for you to ask the students. So they give you that information. And I just love, like, I've really enjoyed learning about Chinese culture. Like, kids want to, they want to show you, like, their toys and their, the things that they have and whatever. And it's just, I don't know, I've just really enjoyed learning about their culture. So like I said, these are one-on-one, and they're 25-minute classes. It's not this, long drawn out thing. It's 25 minutes and that's it. And you're on to, the next class, or you're on to, start your day, whatever. VIPKid only does contract work with teachers or people here in the United States and also in Canada. So I live in the central time zone, and so Beijing is 13 hours ahead of time. So when it's night there, it's morning here. So that's just kind of something to take into consideration. A quick note about the process. So once you apply, and I will put the link down in the description also, as well as my referral code in the description as well. So when you guys apply, like there's like, you know, a very short time frame after that you will book your interview and demo. And so just make sure that, like, you know, with everything that I said for these requirements, you kind of have, you know, get this ready to go. You know, have your, you know, just make sure you have everything ready to go, and then I would apply, just so your time can just be focused on prepping for that interview and not any of this, if that makes sense. So you will interview with a live person in Beijing, and then you'll just be required to do a 5-minute like demo lesson. They just want to see, you know, who you are and how you teach. So I will help with that. That's like the beauty of this. Like, I want to help you. My girlfriend helped me when I got started with VIPKid. You know, we practiced together. I called her and we practiced together. And so I want, you know, you to get through the onboarding process. I want to see you succeed. So I am here to help. I'm here for questions, whatever. So let me help you. It can be very overwhelming in the beginning of the onboarding process. So just, you know, having someone to kind of, you know, do it with, like, I'm here for you. So a little bit about the requirements now. You obviously have to have internet, right? Like, you have to have internet. You have to have a computer. It can be Mac or PC. I know that you can teach on an iPad. They do have you know, some sort of system, whatever, that you can download and you can teach, you know, right from an iPad. You also need to have some sort of headset. So this is mine. This is like $18 and some whatever on Amazon. And yeah, this is a corded one. I chose a corded one versus like a wireless one. It's you know, totally your call. I just didn't want to worry about, you know, hopping in and teaching and, oh, I forgot to charge my headphones last night. I just wanted to plug it in and go. You have to have good lighting, you guys. Like, this is so important. Like, Chinese parents, like, they value education, and they want, you know, their teachers to be professional and be in an environment where it looks professional, and, you know, not be in this dingy lighting, you know, dim lighting, whatever kind of environment. You know, you have to be well lit. So, you know, you don't have to go out and buy this ring light or this fancy light or whatever for you to teach with. Like, just grab a lamp. Just make sure that your face is well lit for the interview. And, you know, once you get started with teaching, I literally, just because my husband does photography and has done some video things in the past, even before, you know, we met, like, he had these photography lights, so that's what I used. You have to have a 4-year degree. This is so important. Like, they will not budge at all with this. You have to have a 4-year degree, and it does not need to be in teaching. It can be in whatever. But another requirement is you just have to have some sort of teaching experience. So whether that's, you know, a paid, you know, whatever teaching in a, you know, brick and mortar, you know, type setting, or it can be in like a volunteer setting, you know, teaching experience, like Sunday school, or, you know, if you like tutored or whatever on the side, you know, any of that, it counts as teaching experience. So that's very important, and kind of a new requirement that literally just last year that the Chinese government was kind of, you know, cracking down on a little bit for the requirements for ESL teachers is you have to have some sort of like TESOL or TESL certification. So the cool thing is that VIPKid actually partnered with an organization that provides these, and you know, I was able to just get mine for free before it was actually like, you know, they cracked the whip and they said, yes, you have to have this. So they do now require that. So don't worry, like you can get that, you know, through kind of the onboarding process with VIPKid. So just know that that's, you know, that's kind of a part of the onboarding process. So, and also you just need like some sort of props, you guys. Like, as you can see, like welcome to my little teaching corner where I teach. I don't teach in a room. When I first started, it was just this little wall. It was probably like 4 feet wide, you know, piece of wall that I had, you know, to deal with in our living room. Like, does not need to be, you guys don't need to have this, you know, fancy setup or whatever. Like, I've just kind of over time from the dollar store, like I've just accumulated stuff and you know, made my walls, if you want to say, or corner into what it is right now, what you see. Thanks to the, you know, $1 and $3 section at Target and the dollar store. So it's not, you know, it will not require, you know, you to be spending all this money when you're trying to make money, right? So so yeah, you will need some sort of like educational background. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into the payment and how does this all, you know, kind of work. So when I first started, well, let me just say this. So when I started and the way things are now, like, things have changed. But so I don't know, gosh, I don't know if you can see this or not, but so right now, and this has not changed. So you get a base pay between $7 and $9 base pay. So that means per class you get paid, and not, you know, like per hour, if you want to say. So so it's between $7 and $9 base pay, and then I'm just gonna kind of give you an example of what I make, and that'll just kind of give you an idea of like really kind of how things add up quickly. So I actually have a base pay of $8.50, and I've you know, got that from day one, and I've you know, still to this day I've kept that. So I make a base pay of $8.50, and then let's say that I teach 40 classes in a week. So that is $340, you guys, like just in a week's time. And then you take that times 4, and that is $13.60. Yeah, $13.60 that you can make, like just teaching 40 classes. That's not 40 hours, that's 40 classes. So essentially, like, you know, 20 hours, that is. And you know, like, that does not even include like any of the other incentives or like bonuses that you get with VIPKid. So I am gonna actually look down at my computer because I don't want to get this wrong, or like the wording. So the incentives are different from when I started to like what I'm about to share with you, because things changed back in December of 2019. So there is a new per class incentive amount, and that is dependent on the number of classes that the teacher has taught during the month and the total number of classes taught during their time on the VIPKid platform. So the example that I just gave you, that is only the base pay. That's not including any of the incentives. And the last bonus that VIPKid gives you is they give you a $5 bonus. So let's say that you're teaching a trial class student. A trial class student is a student that gets to take 3 free classes with VIPKid. And let's say during you teach that trial class student, and right after that class or 2 months down the road that they sign up for VIPKid, you get $5 on your check. So, and that's like per student, you know, like, so if you have 5 students, 5 trial class students that you teach and all of them sign up for VIPKid, then that's an extra $25 on your check. So when do you get paid? So the cool thing is right after I actually got let go from my job, literally the week after I got let go, VIPKid changed their like when they pay teachers from monthly to like you could either get it weekly or twice a month. So thanks so much you guys for watching, and I really hope that this kind of explained you know, more about VIPKid, you know, addressed any questions, whatever, for you that you know, that maybe you had. Just wanted to kind of, you know, pay it forward essentially and just give people options, give people hope in the midst of what seems to be, you know, hopeless right now. And you know, teachers, you know, school's closing, and you know, I'm not for sure if you know, teachers are gonna get paid or not. So I'm here. You know, let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for tuning in, you guys. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and the thumbs up to let us know that you liked our content, and I will see you in the next video.